I could still remember the period during the COVID-19 control, and local governments and the central government has already adopted epidemic prevention measures to prevent its spreading, and people are still haunted by past fears. Why did they do so? Why did they adopt such extreme measures? Because the lower the low level of officers just want to make their superior leaders satisfied and happy. So if they are giving a tiny power, and they will be encouraged to infringe on personal interests and personal property, and so we could see lots of videos to show that they broke into private homes, they broke into private property, and they shut down companies by their force, by their power, and they locked some people at home from outside, and some roads are blocked, schools are ordered to stop. Even you are a pregnant woman, okay, you cannot be accepted the by any hospital, and we have already seen lots of tragedies during that 3 years, which I really could not want to recall, and that is very cruel and inhuman to its own people because they do not care. That is the arrogance of power, and they are just responsible for their superior leaders, and so they do not care about your feelings. They do not care about your personal poverty or private interests. Okay, we just do so. I received orders from high above. Okay, I just implement those orders that will deliver a bad result. Okay, we have no trust to our government, and because you cannot protect our interests and our rights, okay, you are untrustable, and there is no independence of judicature in China, and okay, there are also some reports about some entrepreneurs or capitalists committed suicide, and there is no following reports, and there is no official disclosure, and no investigation after that. Is this natural death, or they just get killed by accident, or murdered, or something else? Okay, all you want to do is shut your mouth, close your eyes, and all those posts, videos, or articles will be deleted online. Okay, you are not allowed to read them, and you are not allowed to make any voice about that. So that makes our investment environment quite unstable, even unsafe. So no one want to make any investment further. So what is the resolution to current China and its latest phenomenon? I remember that Deng Xiaoping, the former Prime Minister of China, said and encouraged people to seek the truth from the facts, and we have to do something based on the reality and adopt some realistic approach to solve any problem. And we have to be pragmatic and be practical. And I believe that was really good, and it is the time of supreme, but it has already passed. For of the further development, okay, some capital will keep wait and see attitude, and because they know that there is no supervision, no projection, and no predictability in China's economic development and its future, so they are becoming more conservative than before. And for some entrepreneurs, if they could earn money, okay, they just save it, they just emigrate to foreign countries. So maybe that is the only way to keep their own safe and to keep their money safe and to keep their investment safe because they feel unsafe in China and their endeavors are unsecured in China. And my suggestions to common and average folks is that you just lie flat and do not make any struggle. And that is my real suggestion. And the most important is that if you have money, just do not start any business because everything is uncertain and unpredictable. Okay, maybe some young has lost its dream and they cannot find a job. Maybe they can become a food delivery man or online car hailing driver. Maybe they could work as an express careers. Maybe a decade ago, that is a transitory stage for them, that is contemporary for them, but now it has already become their last work situation, their last opportunity they have to grasp because we have already seen the wave of bankruptcy in China. And I recall and remember that during the period of fast economic development in China, people can make money easily in any field, but the time has already passed. It is a history, and I have to reiterate that just do not make any investment in any field or do not participate in any franchise outlets and please do not start any business because everything is uncertain. As Chinese old saying goes that you are a mere grain of sand in a vast river of history. Okay, you are small, you are tiny, and you can change nothing, you can update nothing. Okay, please just lie flat and just adapt yourself to the current situation, and you have to be a customer to the economic slowdown. And when the flood is coming, you have to find a way to grasp a branch, or you have to find your Noah's Ark or a small boat in advance and make full preparation about it. Just save your money. Do not spend a lot. And I remember there is also another Chinese old saying. It is confidence breeds carelessness, and or it can be interpreted as it is always the good swimmers who often drown, and that is the point. Under the chaos or under the gloomy economic situation, you just keep yourself stable. Do not be hooked by some positive reports, and it is good for you to save your money. Do not make any investment. Just live on your savings, and the current time will pass. I believe that. I really believe that, but we still have a long way to go. Thank you all. That is today's web show. Thank you very much.